classic. Street lights blinked like second guesses. I stood still in this static mix. Your name lit up once on my phone, then disappeared like it never came. I laughed it off to no one there, just me and the sound of rain. Rain check, but my heart's still on time. Waited for you, but I'm stuck in rewind. Every drop writes your name in light. You didn't come, but I'm here tonight. You always said rain makes you slow, but you were quick to let me go. The tea I made has gone too cold, like the stories we never told. Your coat still hangs by my door, hoping you come back once more. But the only sound that fills this space is thunder wrapped in empty grace. Rain check, though the time has passed. You didn't show, but the sky held fast. You're late and I'm still in place. Same old shoes, same quiet face. Maybe you forgot, or maybe I believed too much. But I stood in this drizzle like it meant something, like I did. It's 8:13 and I still wait. The rain don't lie, it just narrates. The sidewalk shines like you used to smile, still bright but fading after a while. I trace your steps in puddled glass, reflections breaking as people pass. Not sure if this is pain or peace, but tonight it doesn't need to cease. A rain check, but I mark the day on a heart-shaped calendar I threw away. You were just weather passing through, but the storm stayed, and so did you. This isn't closure, it's just a reminder that I still feel, even when you don't. Woke up slow, sky a muted gray. Coffee's cold, but I sip anyway. Window fog, but I still see last night's version of me looking back at me. Shoes by the door, untouched again. Another plan I won't attend. Phone on silent, world on hold. Let me breathe before I'm bold. Let me have this soft landing. No noise, no crash, just standing. Take the weight off of my name. Start again, not quite the same. Let the rhythm be my friend. Let the sky drip till it mends. In this stillness I don't hide, I just learn to rest inside. News on low, headlines blur, but I find calm in the simplest stir. A hoodie worn too many days still holds warmth in quiet ways. No need to rush, no need to chase. Not every breath needs to race. I set the clock 5 minutes slow, just to give myself room to grow. Give me one soft landing, just one space that feels like handing back the version I misplaced. Without shame, without haste, let the light spill on the floor. Let me not need more and more. This moment, small, unplanned, still feels better than I planned. Some mornings don't need answers, some stars don't need plans. Sometimes Sometimes we just wake up and say I'm here and that's enough. Rain keeps time on my window glass. Each drop like a thought I let pass. They don't pile, they don't demand. They just fall where I stand. And maybe I'll move in half an hour, or maybe I'll bloom without a flower. But for now this still is true. This room, this rhythm, this point of view. Soft landing, soft light. No direction, still feels right. No sound but the beating rain, and that's all I need again. Soft landing, just this breath before the rush, before the rest. One small win, one clear sign that today I'll call mine.
I didn't tell you when it hurt. Kept it folded under shirts, like the letter you left behind, unread but memorized. I used to sit against the wall, back press, silence tall. And when I cried it made no sound. Only the rain noticed the ground. You weren't cruel, just gone too fast, like pages turning in a draft. No final word, no period, just breath left where you hid. So I folded inside, where even I don't peek too wide, in chords and notes in spaces tight. I leave your name without the fight. You're not a ghost, not a flame. You're just a line without a name. But every drop outside tonight feels like you wrote me in the light. My voice breaks when no one hears. I rehearse you once a year, not to forgive or to forget, but to trace what's still wet. I smell you in my winter coat, hear you in the echo note. Even silence has your tone, and yet I claim I'm not alone. I mark time by rain's descent. You left during seasons bend. Autumn turned, but you stayed still. I guess some absences just feel. So I folded inside, took the grief with the pride. No big chorus, no spotlight, just this verse behind midnight. You're not missing, not erased, just misplaced in quiet space. But your rhythm faint and slight, breathe with me when I write. There are things I never say, because saying them would make them real. But songs don't judge, they just hold. So I hum not for your ear, but for the air to hear. And if it rains the same next year, I'll still fold you right here.
I saw your name on a sticker on a street light I pass every day, and for a second I smiled in that sideways way. It wasn't long and no regret, more like, oh yeah, that happened. Like finding a button from a jacket you gave me, then lost it. I still have your playlist saved, not because I miss you, but because track 7 still slaps, no shame in that truth. You were my back pocket love, not loud, not deep, just enough. You don't echo, you don't wait, but you do show up on rainy days, like receipts in a hoodie from the night we stayed too long. I'm not stuck, not bitter, just humming your favorite song. Don't check your profile much, only when I drink tea with lemon. You liked it bitter, so poetic. Now I had honey for the ending. I told my friends you were a phase, and I meant it in a good way. Like shoulder pads or Polaroids, cool while it lasted, then packed away. Your voice shows up sometimes in words I almost say, like anyway, instead of bye or you too when it's too late. You were my back pocket love, never loud, just kinda tough. A snapshot in a coat's fold, a warm hand I never hold. You don't haunt, you don't stay, you just pass by when skies turn gray. Like a lyric I didn't write, but still somehow recite. This way of making silence sound comfortable. Not many people can do that, I guess that's your souvenir. I cleaned out my closet, found your note tucked in a shoe. It didn't say much, but I guess neither did you. Still I've written like a haiku, pause before the last line, then put it back somewhere time. You were my back pocket love, soft enough to fold, never rough, no rewind, no replay, but I still hum you on some days. No return, no regret, but I haven't forgotten yet. You were quiet, you were slow, and that's exactly why I know you'll always fold just right in the back.
Walk in rhythm with the lights, crosswalk blinks but I don't fight. Umbrella low, hoodie tight, just me, my thoughts, and the rain tonight. You left no note, just the sound of empty shoes on soaked downtown. And I don't call, I don't complain, but the silence still explains. My feet remember your favorite pace, left side slow, write a bit of grace. Now I walk alone, not as a wound, just sinking steps to a different tune. This is my sidewalk tempo, heartbeat low but it still goes. Not a chase, not a race, just moving forward at my pace. This isn't sorrow, it's design. 1 foot past the dotted line. The rain won't stop and that's okay. Some things walk, some drift away. City hums in 4/4 time. I blend in like forgotten rhyme. I used to flinch at street cafe, now I order slow, then walk away. No more waiting on your reply. No refresh, no reasons why. I tune the world like I tune my coat. Zipped up tight, but breathing notes. I pass your train stop on the loop. No heavy sigh, just a sip of soup. You're not gone, I've just moved past. Same road, but I don't ask. This is my sidewalk tempo. No more pause, no echo. I don't replay, I rewrite. Every step in a different light. Rain still taps and I still move. Not as lost, but as a groove. This isn't healing with regret. It's dancing where the hurt once sat. Used to time my breath with yours, used to match your laughing stores. Now I laugh alone and it still lands. Maybe some rhythms are made for one hand.
You're just a shadow in the hall. Familiar shape, but nothing at all. Not a name I wanna say, just a thought that won't decay. You fade like mist behind my mind. Quiet, constant, undefined. You're not here, but not erased. Just a ghost I learned to face. Your coat still hangs where it used to swing, but now it's just a coat, not anything I used to. Flinch when your name played, now I press skip and it just fades. The kitchen light hits the floor the same, but there's no echo when I say your name. I still make 2 cups out of habit, pour one, then laugh and just forget it. You were heavy once like thundercloud, but now you're wind I don't hear loud. Still moving somewhere near my skin, but not deep enough to get back in. You're just a shadow in the hall. I don't reach, I don't recall. the quiet in this place. Sometimes I hear the sound you made, shoes on, tile or break that stayed. It's not that I remember clear, it's just that some sounds disappear slow. Here I wear new names like borrowed coats. They fit, they warm, but none you wrote. I laugh again, but not the same. Not broken, just renamed. You're not the eight you used to be. Your background noise, I barely see. You were thunder once, now you're air. Still there, just there. Some people leave, some just dissolve. And sometimes you don't realize the difference until you try to say them out loud, and nothing comes out. I don't dream about you anymore, but sometimes I dream in colors you wore. That mustard hoodie that sent like storms, that way you'd knock without a form. No goodbye, no final scene. You just sank into the in-between, like a pause note on a song that never resumed. You're just a shadow in the hall, familiar fate and nothing at all. You were loud, now just a trace. Still here, but out of place. You fade like letters on old glass, seen only when the light walks past. You're not mine, you're not gone. Just a room I leave the light on. Found your note behind the drawer, folded twice like you needed order. 3 lines written, none with love, but I read between like it was enough. You left it like it wasn't meant to stay, but I kept it like I threw it away. I act like it's gone, like I don't recall, but some words stain without a fall. I trace the ink with tired eyes, the loops, the tilt, your crooked lines. It's not a poem, it's not a plea, just you pretending you never needed me. But you're still in my folded notes, on pages I keep but never quote. You're not a story I retell, just a sentence I wear too well. You're not the call I long to make, but you're the echo that won't break. I breathe, but I still float inside the lines you never wrote. You signed it like it meant goodbye, but left no period, just a sigh. I tucked it in a vinyl sleeve beside a song we never believed. I swore I'd burn it once I healed, but a hurt is softer when it's sealed. So I press it flat and leave it there, a folded moment thin as air. The ink has bled from time and rain, but even blurred it feels the same. Your silence wraps me like a scarf, worn out warmth that breaks apart. You're still in my folded notes. Half a reason I still quote. You're not with me, but you're not gone. You hum along when I play this song. You're not the flame, you're just the smoke. The part of me I never broke. I breathe you out, but still you float right there between my folded notes. I don't read it often, but it reads me. Every glance feels like a whisper of what we both didn't say. I've written letters I never sent, typed and closed and always bent. But yours you wrote by hand and slipped like it'd fall, like it drifts. Now it's safe inside this drawer. No meaning, but I wanted more. You didn't leave a single clue, but in that fold I kept you. Still in my folded notes on pages time forgot to quote. You're not a storm, not a scar, just a silence wrapped in who we are. You're not the past I wanna chase, but you still fill that empty space. I read you once, I read you slow, and every word still tells me don't let go. My shoulders used to sit too high, tense like waiting for goodbye. Every door creaked like a warning, even silence sounded like morning. I'd walk with elbows tight and low, afraid the wind might make it show that I was holding way too much of memories I wouldn't touch. But today the rain is soft and my neck don't feel so locked. The window fogs, the record spins, and I let myself breathe in. Loosen shoulders, soften spine, let the raindrops beat in time. I don't carry you like weight, you just visit when skies ache. I'm not heavy with regret, just aware, not quite forget. Like a stretch at 3 a.m. I'm not where I was back then. I make coffee with cinnamon just because, not to begin again. Turn the lights down, not for mood, just to let the dust come through. I used to name all my ghosts, seat them close, make quiet toasts. Now I dance between the rain and leave no place for them to claim. I laugh not loud but free, like a skip on cracked concrete. Every song I write these days has less ache, more sway. Loosen shoulders, open palms, rains percussion, heart grows calm. I don't hold you like I did, just remember how I hid. Now I sway, not just survive. Bit by bit I re-arrive. Every chord I strum and write carries less of fight, more life. exhale after years and walking home without rushing the door. Loosened shoulders, lifted eyes, rain no longer needs disguise. You're not gone, you're not mine, you're just folded in the rhyme I leave behind. When I move in time,
Took the long road home tonight. Avoided lights that felt too bright. My steps echoed not too loud, enough to feel but not be found. I passed the cafe we both liked. Chairs were wet, the sign was white. Thought about your coffee order, still remembered like a border. The world moved in shades of blue, but softer than it used to do. No sharpness, just the afterglow of someone I used to know. I'm almost blue, but not too deep, the kind that rocks you back to sleep. I'm almost sad, but in a way that makes you hum and walk away. I'm almost back to where I started, but lighter than when I departed. I don't need to call her own. Almost blue, almost home. The window sweat with every breath, a song I hum beneath my chest. I fixed the frame that once held two, now holds rain instead of you. I never say I'm doing fine, but I don't need to cross that line. Tonight the silence feels like mine, like lowercase p's by design. I won't romanticize regret, but I remember what we met. The street lamp flicker in my mind, soft and slowly left behind. I'm almost blue, not falling in, just touching where the ache had been. I'm almost back, not fully whole, but walking out with something sold. I'm almost done with chasing ghosts. I toast alone, but not the most. I'm not where I dreamt to go, but almost blue, almost home. We don't need works to heal. Some nights the quiet is enough. The vinyl crackle, a soft reveal of who we are when we're not tough. Almost blue, almost home. Let it rain, I'll walk alone, with no rush, no final tone, just almost blue.